Hello, this is David Karam, and I'm with crowdfundingmentors.com. This video series has been brought to you by crowdfundingmentors.com, crowdfundingplanning.com, promotemycrowdfunding.com, and originalinvestors.com. This video is an introductory to the series that is called How to Find Your First 100 Investor. This is a response to the calls that we have received last 5 years from innovators and startups trying to raise money at the earliest stage of their innovation, startups, and journey to build their company and organization. Why are you here? We believe you want to raise money for your project at this stage. There are millions of personal reasons inside your head that make asking and raising for money painful. It is difficult. But we know many people are doing it and many are successful. We believe what comes easy won't last long. And what lasts long won't come easy. Therefore, this is not an easy road, but it's definitely possible. We have seen many success within the last 5 years. We are here also because we fundraise because we care. We care about our project. We care about our dream. I'm very sure you have seen this before. If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them to build their dreams. This video series is really designed to address early stage funding, the area that is known to seed capital, friends and family and fools funding, angels funding, and the stage that also is called value of death. Value of death is the difficulty of covering the negative cash flow in early stages of startup before the new product or service is bringing in the revenue or the fund from the real customer. Therefore, this area is the area that starts from almost zero revenue and gets to an area that there's a break-even revenue. We have designed this series based on series of products that would help you to survive this value of death. The very first one is called your originalinvestors.com. And the second product is called Capture Pre and Post Campaigns Momentum. Is a method of raising money during the time you're developing and during the time that you are promoting. In order to get these tools to have the best effect, we have put together a book and a series of videos that basically goes through some of the things you need to know, to have, and use to reach your first 100 backers. The first chapter starts with what is called Start with the End in Mind. What are the startup success strategy? The startup failure. What happens? What are the areas that needs to be watched? How to survive the value of death. Where and how to start within a week from the time that you come up with an idea and you want to go ahead and test the idea. This is called power of MVP. Some of you guys might think it is impossible that within 1 week to start testing the idea, because some of the ideas might be too complex or some of the concept might be too complex. We will share with you that is possible. The next is power of small wins and a strategy, how to keep the momentum. And then funding, introduction to crowdfunding as a method of raising money for your startups. Next is idea and your company's worth. We are going to share with you how to review what you have to get a good idea of how much your idea worth, how much your company worth, what are your tangible and intangible assets. We are sure by end of this chapter you'll be very surprised how much assets you have that you did not know. What is their worth and how can you validate it? The next section is about preparation. When you want to raise money, you're going to get questions from investors, from people that they're interested to be part of your team, people that they're interested to share with you their resources. We have put together top 20 questions that they ask. We also have put together the core questions that the investor asks. We have put together why they ask those questions and what your response got to be to those questions. We are going to work with you to really learn how much do you really need, why you need it, what you need, and how you need it. And once you receive what you need, especially financially, how much do you want to share? Because if you accept investment, then you need to share. What are the considerations? What can you share? Then it comes to area for co-founders and partner. What are the considerations? What are the best practices? In the next section, we have put together top sources of fundings to make sure that you know all the options that are available to you. We are going to cover equity versus reward funding that is available in USA at this time. Also, we are going to go to deep detail of the what is called friends and family and angels and VCs funding. What are those? What are the options? And what are the methods? Since we are focusing on early stage investing, we are going to go very, very deep detail on who they can be your backers. With the first look, many of us would say, we don't have much backers. We do not know many people. We don't have many people around us. Or even people around us, they would not be able or interested to invest in us. We have done a detailed study and we have found at least 6 circles around you that you can reach and solicit for the investment. Please have in mind, funding is simply an act of asking. You need to learn how to ask. You need to know how to approach. Next chapter is about how to find these people. Where do they live? How to reach them? What is in it for them? What, how, and when to communicate your value or values? And then what are the best practices? Next chapter is about your crowdfunding strategy. Understand how startups are valued. It's extremely important that you know your value based on previous chapters, but also be able to put together your value, identify your specific risks, look for quick ways to mitigate risks, and how to attend competition, how to study, how to learn from them as part of your strategy, especially the one that they have success. The next chapter is going to be regarding your techniques Once you have the strategy, now you need to have the techniques. How to raise and create fund, how to build your team, how to get the message out, business idea, growth acceleration methods, your growth tools, and how to sharpen your saw. The next video starts with end in mind chapter. Thank you.